The Life of Rosa Parks, narrated by Ashley Richardson. Rosa Parks was born on February 4th, 1913 in Tuskegee, Alabama. Rosa's parents was James and Leona Edwards McClure. Rosa had a brother, Sylvester McClure, who was born August 20th, 1915. Rosa was educated in a rural school in Pine Level, Alabama. Once she completed her education in Pine Level at age 11, her mother, Leona, enrolled her in Montgomery Industrial School for Girls, also known as Miss White's School for Girls, a private institution. After completing Miss White's school, she went to Alabama State Teachers College High School. She was unable to graduate with her class due to an illness of her grandmother, Rosa Edwards, and later her death. As Rosa prepared to return to Alabama State Teachers College, her mother became ill. Rosa had to continue to take care of their home and care for her mother while her brother Sylvester worked outside of the home. On December 18, 1932, Rosa married Raymond Parks. Raymond was born in Wedowee, Alabama, and received little formal education due to racial segregation. He was a self-educated person with the assistance of his mother. He supported and encouraged Rosa's desire to complete her formal education. In 1934, Rosa received her high school diploma. Rosa's husband Raymond were active in the Montgomery chapter of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP. While working as a tailor's assistant, Rosa served as chapter secretary. Later, she advised the NAACP Youth Council. Denied vote on at least 2 occasions because of her race, Rosa also worked with the Voters League to prepare blacks to register to vote. November 1st, 1955, Rosa, an African American, chose to take a seat on the bus on her ride home from work. Because she sat down and refused to give up her seat to a white passenger, she was arrested for disobeying an Alabama law requiring black people to relinquish seats to white people when the bus was full. This was followed by a one-day bus boycott on her court date and lasted 381 days. To successfully challenge segregated public transport, however, the NAACP knew it needed continued action. The new pastor at the local Dexter Avenue Baptist Church became the leader of the boycott. His name was Reverend Martin Luther King, Jr. King insisted on nonviolent action to achieve the goal of justice. King said, "We must use the weapon of love." In December 1956, the Supreme Court banned segregation on public transportation. Rosa Parks became known as the mother of the civil rights movement. In 1957, Rosa moved to Detroit, Michigan. In 1964, she became a deaconess in the African Methodist Episcopal Church. Congressman John Conyers, Congressional District of Michigan, employed Miss Parks from 1965 to 1988. In February 1987, she co-founded the Rosa and Raymond Parks Institute for Self-Development with Miss Elaine Eason Steele in honor of her husband Raymond. The purpose of the institute is to motivate and direct youth not targeted by other programs to achieve their highest potential. Rosa Parks sees the energy of young people as a real force for change. It is among her most treasured things of human priorities as she speaks to young people of all ages at schools, colleges, and national organizations around the world. Rosa has more than 43 honorary doctorate degrees, hundreds of plaques, certificates, citations, awards, and keys to many cities. In September 1996, President William J. Clinton gave Miss Parks the Medal of Freedom, the highest award given to a civilian citizen. In 1997, the published Act No. 28 designated the first Monday following February 4th as Miss Rosa Parks Day in the state of Michigan. She was the first living person to be honored with a holiday. In 1999, Miss Rosa Parks was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal of Honor. In the winter of 2000, Troy State University in Montgomery opened the Rosa Parks Library and Museum on the site where Miss Parks was arrested December 1st, 1955. It opened on the 45th anniversary of her arrest and the Montgomery bus boycott. In 2001, the Rosa Parks story was filmed in Montgomery, Alabama, and aired February 24, 2002 on the CBS television network. During Miss Parks' life, she wrote 4 books: Rosa Parks, My Story with Jim Haskins, Quiet Strength with Gregory J. Reed, Dear Miss Parks, a dialogue with today's youth with Gregory J. Reed, and I Am Rosa Parks with Jim Haskins. A quiet exemplification of courage, dignity, and determination, Rosa Parks was a symbol to all to remain free. Rosa Parks made her peaceful transition October 24th, 2000.